EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for the weekend, December 12th and 13th, 2020. I got a ton of things to cover in this video. Obviously, we have some big potential here in the next week for a major winter storm. We're going to get to that. I just want to start off with the normal routine here. I'm going to do this in chronological order so I don't lose anybody. Today we have mostly cloudy skies. Actually, pretty much cloudy across most of the region. There could be a stray shower in a few spots, but a warm front will have moved through the area already from the late overnight period. So we will have mainly cloudy skies today. I can't rule out a possibility you see a peak of sun here and there, but it looks like it's just a cloudy day. Areas of fog and a spotty shower possible as well. We're going to be warmer this weekend. Temperatures are going to be into the 50s both Saturday and Sunday, and maybe even get close to 60 degrees here on Sunday. Before that cold front moves through. There's a cold front moving through on Sunday. Could be a few showers overnight. Not a big deal. Just light showers moving through overnight ahead of the cold front before it moves through. And the cold air associated with the cold front is going to be delayed. So it's not going to get in here until we get into Sunday night. At the same time, Sunday night, clouds are going to be increasing once again. So we decrease clouds on Sunday a little bit. We go to partly to mostly cloudy on Sunday, and then clouds increase again on Sunday night. So, but it does look like it's going to be a mostly dry Sunday. You can't rule out a stray shower in an obscure location somewhere, but it doesn't look like, for the large part, it should be dry here on Sunday and partly to mostly cloudy. Now, first interesting thing, we have two waves next week. The first one is rather weak, and it is our southern slider that we were talking about the last couple of days, and I was talking about in this video, previous videos, on how it kept pushing northward a little bit. The southern slider is this system right here, and it was projected to just kind of go off the coast and stay to our southeast, and it was projected to stay there all week, and it kept going north with several different runs. The European model was the first to lead the charge on that, and it is still leading the charge on that run. But now we have other models doing the same thing. So you have this system coming in again, increasing clouds Sunday night, and then Monday morning you have this wave. Instead of being further south here, it's coming over eastern North Carolina. And on the northern periphery of that, you have rain and snow, and a swath of snow across our region here. So this could be a little appetizer before the main event here on Wednesday. All right, so there could be some snow here. Now, the GFS is just starting to pick up on this. This is the first time this is starting to pick up on this with this snow that it's showing here. So, it's not, the lower resolution doesn't really get into the snow amounts as well as some of the higher resolution models. But we take a look at the European model evolution, and this is the 18Z run, and you can see you get a swath of snow, of accumulating snow, in fact, that goes right across from south central PA, southeast PA, east central Pennsylvania, and central and northern New Jersey with accumulating snow. Now, it's not a ton of snow. You're only talking about a 1 to 3, 2 to 4 inch type deal for the most part. At least that's what it looks like now. And if we have to issue maps for this over the weekend, we will. Right now, I don't want to lose focus of this and then move ahead to Wednesday just because it has such greater potential, which it does. But this is still accumulating snow and will have to be dealt with if, in fact, it does come this far north, as this model is indicating. The NAM came in this evening and is doing the same thing. This is a composite reflectivity using the precipitation type, and lo and behold, we have a swath of snow and generally the same area on the northern fringe, and rain further southeast where temperatures are not conducive for snow. All right, so we have this moving through here on Monday morning. This would just be a Monday morning deal, maybe lingering into early afternoon, far eastern areas here across New Jersey, but it looks like it is primarily a Monday morning deal. And again, you could get a quick 1 to 3, maybe even 2 to 4 inches of snow out of this on the northern periphery of that low as it moves off the coast. This is very progressive, okay? I'm looking at the wrong thing here. What happened here? Not sure what just happened. But this is a very progressive low that we're talking about, and it's going to be in and out quickly. All right, there's nothing to slow it down, so it's not going to hang around very long, so we're not going to have a lot of upside with that. So let's get beyond to the next one. So we get to Tuesday, we turn to partly cloudy skies, and we have temperatures that are going to be colder. Many places staying in the 30s for highs, or upper 30s near 40 thereabout for Tuesday, but partly cloudy skies, calm before the storm. Then we have two different areas of low pressure that are going to come together. We have one that's sitting out here in western Kentucky, and another one that's going to form right down here, just east of Savannah, or maybe east of Jacksonville, Florida. The two of these are going to come together, and what looks like is going to produce a pretty significant snowfall across our region, if not major. And crippling is still on the table with this. Unbelievably, it is. Okay, I have to acknowledge that. But we're not there to the point where we're going to say that this is going to be a crippling snowstorm and you guys should go run for the, eggs, bread, and milk and all that nonsense. And toilet paper and beer and whatever else you guys get before storms. But this does have a potential to drop a significant amount of snow. And when I say significant, I'm talking about at least 6 inches of snow over a very wide area, and there's a potential that we could be talking about over a foot. If some crazy model runs that we saw last night or ran this evening are correct, you might even be talking about more than that. But we don't want to go there yet. This is something we're going to take these one at a time. The first system on Monday, we would have a map out first. This would be early next week, probably on Monday. We would be doing our first call out for this particular system. What is amazing to me is this is the GFS solution, so it comes in and has those two storms come together, and you have that heavy snow come across the region. This tracks near the Delmarva, and then eventually just south of Cape Cod. I can go over to the Canadian model, same thing, two pieces of energy coming together, and it comes up here and just wraps up and drops a tremendous amount of snow, and then exits. And the timing of this, by the way, is generally, on most guidance, is looking like Wednesday, late morning, afternoon, early afternoon start, and then going straight through most of the overnight period. That's the kind of the timing right now is what we're looking at. There's some variation between the models here, but that's the general idea. All right. I show you the European model from today. Same thing. You actually can see these better. Here you can see it close low here, close low here. The two are going to come together, and the European model is doing the same exact thing. I cannot remember a time since I've been forecasting, both publicly and privately, that we had this kind of model consensus where you're not very far apart on a day 5 lead time, where all three major models are almost in line with each other. It's amazing. And I can go to the ensembles, which each model has, that runs an additional 20, 30, 50 times, depending on the model. And there's astounding agreement there, too. It's almost scary. So the only thing I would say with this is just to err on the side of caution. With these amounts so high, there's only one way you can go here, and it's not up. Okay? We have been trending up here the last couple of days with these models coming to agreement, and it seems like they're trying to one-up each other. Oh, you had 6 inches last run? Well, here, I'll give you 10 this run. You had 10, now we'll give you 15. So it's steadily increasing. And you're going to have adjustments like that to make over time as we get closer to this. But there's really, I almost want to say just temper your expectations. There is that kind of upside. Does that mean it's going to happen? No. We're still sitting here. This is the video for Saturday morning. So you're still, at that point, 4 days away from seeing any impacts from this system. And that's after you get brushed by possibly one on Monday. So there's a lot of things to decipher here. We're going to break it all down to you when we are confident enough to release a map with accumulation snowfall potential. That's when it's serious. I don't think we're quite there yet. If it has to, we don't know if it's going to keep hearing it. When's Godzilla coming out? It's possible, very possible, with some of these runs I've seen, especially the European model and the Canadian model this evening were just absolutely ludicrous. The GFS wasn't so bad either. All right, so if that ends up happening, we would make the decision probably Sunday or Monday. But right now, we just want to focus on track here. There's a lot of things that can change, and there's only realistically only one way you can go up when you're showing such high amounts over run after run for across all these models here. There's only one way it can go, and that's down. All right, so just temper expectations until early next week till we know for sure, because any slight shifts of this, if this is off on track and ends up more southeast, that's going to change the ball game of who gets snow. You might be more access down here, or it might come in a little bit further northwest, cuts inland. Well, that brings a rain situation on the southeastern flank of this. And I do think this time of year, with it being so, ocean water temperatures still being so warm, that you're going to have some mixing issues as we get further southeast, closer to the shore points, more so than you would in, say, January or February, because we're just not quite cold enough yet in the season. If we're not far enough into the season, we're not even in winter yet. So one thing's for sure, I will be addressing this again on Sunday morning when the Weather Weeklies video. Will be a very interesting Weather Weeklies video this week, and we'll have updated information then. So normally we don't do another video until Monday morning. I will have the Weather Weeklies video on Sunday. I'm going to address the winter outlooks thing a little bit too, because they are garbage. Don't waste your time with winter outlooks, because this could be the second straight year that they're going to miserably fail if this even comes close to verifying. But we'll find that out in a couple days. In the meantime, have a great weekend. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is the outlook for the weekend, December 12th and 13th, 2020. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.